This is Dr. Sass at our Boca Raton Center in Florida. I'm here with Shawn, who was a patient of mine who was very successful, and I think he'll be an inspiration to you. And Shawn, what made you decide to lose weight?
Just got tired of carrying it around. I gained significant weight after a car accident, and I couldn't find a way to take it off, and all of my doctors kept saying take it off. Nobody could tell me how to do it, and finally I came by here, and you made it. You made me find how to do it. So you helped me find that way.
So what else have you tried to do to lose weight?
Well, I just tried doing cutting back the way that I ate and modifying it myself, doing other diets that just it never seemed to work because it didn't suppress my hunger. It didn't keep me from wanting to eat more. And that's the thing I could say when I eat 6 cookies a day, and I was never hungry during the day. Never had that desire to eat anything more.
And what tips would you give to somebody who looks at a cookie, at a Smart for Life cookie diet, and they're very skeptical because the name is so stupid, the Smart for Life cookie diet. But what would you say? What would you say to them to get over the skepticism and to try it? Or what made you get over the skepticism to try it? Because you're a smart guy, you're a lawyer. Didn't it sound crazy to you?
It sounded crazy, but psychologically, what I liked about the idea was it was a cookie, and so I felt that it was very easy to convince myself that if I was eating something that was a cookie instead of something that was a piece of cardboard or pre-made food that was mailed to me, and I get to make my own dinners and so forth, that at the end of the day, I said I can get myself to do this because it is a cookie. And then, of course, ever since then, now it's cupcakes and milkshakes and all the different things. It's it's not that crazy. And then what I would say to you is the name isn't crazy, because to me now I feel I am smart for life, because after going through the diet, I've adjusted how I see food, how I see eating, and how I go forward in my life with food. So it really is, once you've gone through the program, it changes you, and so the name isn't silly.
All right. Shawn, the other thing that I really liked about you is that you were one of those patients who's really stuck to it, never deviated, just continued losing weight continuously. I don't think you even cheated once for the whole program, but when you did, you actually planned it out. Like you said, okay, I'm going for a birthday party or something. How were you able to do that? Because a very small percentage of people are able to do anything and stick to it in life, in our society. What advice would you give for people to be able to do that?
It's simple. Have a desire to really want to lose the weight. I wanted to get back to the way that I was before this car accident changed me, and therefore I had a determination for it. But I think the diet itself helped, because it was easy to stick to it because I wasn't hungry. And so the answer is, be ready for the diet. Be ready to really want to lose the weight and put in the time and the dedication. And if you have that, it'll be easy.
And how much weight did you lose and how long?
The total now is somewhere over 140 pounds. The first 110 or 15 of it came off in 6 to 7 months.
Good, excellent. And you've been keeping your weight off. You've been great. I've felt your muscles. I saw how strong they are. How have you been able to keep your weight off?
Well, I still use the cookies very religiously during the week as maintenance. I'll still do 6 a day and have my same dinner that I would always have. But I entered into more of an exercise routine where I do that pretty much every day of the week.
Can you tell us about your exercise routine a little bit?
I do a lot of I do weightlifting from a cardio point of view, where I'll do a lot of reps at a relatively low weight, and I'll do elliptical training, and that's what I do. And that's how I've kind of kept it off. And having somebody like me who has a desk job, who sits behind the desk, for 10 hours a day and has a 2-hour commute either way, it's important to find that little bit of exercise to keep yourself in there.
Well, I remember that picture of you walking your children when you were overweight in Orlando, I believe at Disney World.
Yes.
And you look great, and I'm really proud of you, and I think you did a great job, and I hope you inspire a lot of people. Any last things you want to say to the people who are going to be watching this video out there?
Listen to the man. Eat the cookies. It works.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
All the best to you.